They come glittered, dyed, and all jazzed up for the holidays. This story and more next on Neighborhood Journal. Hello and welcome to this special holiday edition of Neighborhood Journal. This holiday beauty has become one of the most recognizable holiday plants. In our first story, Neighborhood Journal's Joanna Dionisio introduces us to one woman who gives poinsettias a new makeover. Joanna?
Thanks, Damien, and happy holidays to you. In 1828, Joel Robert Poinsett found a shrub alongside a road. The shrub was growing huge red flowers alongside it. He took cuttings from the shrub and brought it back to his greenhouse in South Carolina. Poinsett will not only be remembered as the first United States ambassador to Mexico, but for the man who brought the poinsettia to the United States.
I think I just died and went to poinsettia heaven. Some of these reds look brighter than Rudolph's nose. As one of the country's top growers of poinsettias, General's Gardens in Warwick, New York knows a thing or two about ringing in the holiday season. Deborah Sweeton, the princess of poinsettias, grows all her holiday plants at the gardens, giving them a very special touch.
This is a wonderful time of year, and everybody's so happy, and it's just so much fun to be someplace where it's warm inside, and there's so many beautiful colors, and people love plants all times of the year. It doesn't matter what time of the year it is, and it's just wonderful to have people come in and be able to enjoy the fruits of what I've spent months doing. So it really is very rewarding, and it's rewarding for them too.
With names like Starry Night, Pumpkin Pie, and Santa's Elf, they extract colors and glitters like never seen before. Painted poinsettias, a retro gift coming from the Warwick Valley.
You can't use a plant that isn't finished growing, because when it continues to grow, the part that's growing won't be painted. So you want to start with a plant that's finished. Most people use whites to paint because they take the color the best. Of course, if you put blue on a red, or you get green, or blue on a blue and yellow together, you get whatever that color is. So most time you want to use a white poinsettia or a pink poinsettia. Those are the ones that take the paint the best. And you'll get different colors if you paint a pink poinsettia blue and a white poinsettia blue. They're totally different blues.
Brilliant sunburst colors of orange and even orange glitter give these holiday poinsettias a renewed makeover and facelift. A great holiday gift to give anybody this season.
General's Gardens dates back to the early 1970s and continue to grow the freshest holiday farm products.
It expanded into a mid-sized business, I would say, and we primarily focused on wholesale. That's the shipping to other garden centers and retail outlets around the tri-state area. But we also developed a site here where we could sell locally to families the product that we grow. We grow about 90% of what we sell right here on site. So the advantage, of course, to people is it's a fresh product. It's grown, it's shown the proper care right up until the time that they get the opportunity to come out and take it. So we've gone much more retail now, just because of the popularity of people coming out to the area.
A place like this is one of those hidden resources that you pass all the time, and you don't know that the people that run this place are at the forefront of plant technology and teaching people about new varieties of plants and introducing new varieties all around the country. So this is one of those little hidden resources that you want to come in and take a look at and find out that, you know, in this little piece of property, they make a big impact upon the marketplace.
Only the curious of holiday lovers want to know the legend of the poinsettia and the story of a charming Mexican girl who turned her gift to the Christ child into a Christmas miracle.
Well, the religious story that I'm familiar with is the story about the little girl whose name was Pepita, and she didn't have a present for the baby Jesus. So she was walking to the church, and along the side of the road was this plant that appeared that had this red flower, and she picked it and took it as her gift to the Christ child. So that's the Mexican poinsettia religious story.
As legend has it, from that day forward, the bright red flowers were known as the Flores de Nochebuena, or flowers of the Holy Night, and bloomed each year during the Christmas season. The magic of the poinsettia brings holiday joy to everyone who lays eyes on them.
If you haven't yet discovered this unusual delight of a painted poinsettia, you better come down here and introduce your family to these beauties and bring them home to your home for the holidays. Merry Christmas! And for Neighborhood Journal, I'm Joanna Dionisio. Damien, happy holidays, and back to you.
To find out more about General's Gardens for holiday poinsettias and flowers, call 845-986-5572 or go to warwickinfo.net for additional information.